Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Late Show here on Loki's Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good evening, everybody. I hope you have had a great week, have been kicking ass and taking names. It is time to kick the fires and light the tires. Indeed, Shockwave. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Lady Mist, good evening. Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches, is here. Andrew, 46 and 2. Pat S. Monkey Jeebus CC Karaoke is here and in chat. How can you be in two places at once, man?
Multiple monitors.
Psychodorp 9 is here. Scott Westbrook, what is up, brother? We will get to that super chat in just a minute. Lady Mist, the Guardian of the Void, is here. Good evening, Lady Mist. Akimi Mara, what is up, Akimi? How are you doing? Southern Viking. Shum, evening, everyone. Good evening, Shum. Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys have had a kick-ass week. The legendary Tron is here. He's right next to me. He fights for the users, ladies and gentlemen, and kicks ass and takes names on games and has the very best smile on YouTube. Good evening, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Sagacious 6 is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, 6. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I haven't been on in a few weeks. I've had the flu, and then my work schedule was a little funky. So I'm very excited about tonight. I've been looking forward to it for all day.
And you got a seat next to the most handsome guy here. Tron's right there.
Oh my god!
How you doing, Tron?
I think he's happy 6.
Best smile on YouTube.
Indeed. Below you, we have the one and only heiress of chaos, the meow meows of YouTube. What is up?
Oh my goodness! Hello. Hi. Hello.
Good evening.
Oh! You asked me what is up. Currently, above me is the ceiling. So.
I thought it was Sagacious 6.
Oh, you know what?
No,
that is also true. No, it is. That is also true. A Fez could have been another answer. So, yeah.
Snow Raid by Snow Dub. What is up, Tuck and Roll, my friend? How are you doing? Good to see you here. Get your ass up here. What are you doing?
Yeah, what the hell? What is it?
Next to Heiress of Chaos is the one and only. He's the rooster in the hen house, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Bob, what is up, brother? How are you doing? You surviving STP?
Barely. But the one thing I will say about it is there ain't no place for it to go but up, because it's pretty pathetic.
Not if you're Picard.
No.
And the last places it's gonna go is up. It's a prune, Beverly. It's a raisin, a dried out raisin. Yes. CC Karaoke is the man just to the left of Day Bob. What is up, my brother? How are you doing?
Doing all right. Had about the cloudiest winter I can ever remember, and now the sun's coming out and it's spring. And
Here
it feels
comes
good.
the sun.
It just got
Really?
cold here. It's been hot for the last month, and it just got cold here.
Yeah, but it's March now, right? It's like there's only so much cold that can go around when there's all that sunshine and daylight. Comes like a storm this time of year.
He needs to be doing ASMR, ladies and gentlemen. CC Karaoke, the man to be 24/7 fusion. What is up, my brother? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just glad to be here. Happy to finally make it back here on a Friday night, man.
Thank you.
So I'm excited, man. Great to be here with great people and ready to have a great time with everyone.
I have no idea what we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. But one of the first things we are going to talk about is, you may have noticed there is a pinned message up at the top. This is for Tron's Cash App. He has been working his tail off to get a new graphics card for his new PC. Anything you guys can do tonight will help with that. Share the link out. If you guys can donate, please donate. He's working hard to get a new video card for his computer. See if we can help him out with that one tonight. besides that, man, everybody's going to war. Everybody's going to war. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's arguing. Man, Star Trek's dead, man. And then God, Mandalorian came out, and Star Wars is back, man. No, it's not. And
Will
she
Star Wars
is.
ever be back?
You're back. You're back on the panel.
Yeah.
I just saw your tweet from 5 minutes ago. It says, I'm on the panel.
I am on the panel. I'm not very creative when it comes to tweeting. And I've been trying
At
to do
least you
some
remember.
experimenting to see if hashtags help or downplay or suppress different tweets, and looking to see if a picture helps, if a link helps. And I'm not really learning anything. I'm just finding out that sometimes people see my stuff and sometimes nobody does, but that's okay.
I think it's
I'm
like
really
that.
bad. Sorry, I'm really bad at using the pound symbol. I just tweet on
sometimes I-
Facebook and post stuff, and I never pound anything.
Yeah. Sometimes I over tag things.
Stig, what is up, Stig? He says, stand with Gina until the next season of the show she got fired from. You know, it's funny. Ever since she got fired, I have not done a review of a single episode Disney has done. Not a single episode of Disney, Marvel, not a single Marvel movie. I won't. It is embargoed here on Mornings of Mischief. So when I said I'm done, I'm done. But that's my choice. People say I'm crazy.
Hey,
You're
with
crazy,
Gina,
Loki.
how can you not be done?
That's
I
right.
mean, she's a finisher, man.
Because she used to be MMA.
Ah!
What?
What the hell did you do?
I said ha.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought something bit you.
No, I was trying to laugh because it was very quiet, and I felt like it needed laughter. So
but I mean, is
I am on
Disney,
fire today with my
is
jokes.
Disney really doing anything to I mean, get out of the hole they dug themselves in? I don't think so.
No,
Nothing's changed. It's just gotten
No.
worse.
they keep digging they just keep digging the hole. I mean, it's pretty close to China by now.
You know, I saw a trailer for a TV show. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about a family, and the parents are actually married, and it seemed just like a good family show. Something about the kids play basketball, and the dad has a heart attack, and he's in the hospital. I mean, it's definitely not
Broadband.
something I'm going to watch. It's not, it's not really in our purview. But I thought, well, that doesn't look woke. Good for them. I gave Disney a little pat on the back, Disney Plus a pat on the back for that, which is sad. They don't deserve a pat on the back. But I thought, well, there's one show that might be good.
Yeah,
Was
I
it-
mean,
Go ahead.
at this point, I would be jumping for joy if the rumor turns out to be true that Kathleen Kennedy is gone and that they start to applaud at her Star Wars Celebration. That'd be wonderful, but there's a whole lot more that has to be done to fix everything than just to have a new leader in Lucasfilm. You have to completely untangle the mess of canon. You have to have organization. You need a whole new creative crew. And I'm not even sure how many great creative minds they have left at Disney when people keep leaving. They lost
wait.
you know.
She's going. She's getting fired again.
Well, she's supposedly her
Retiring.
final hoorah is going to be the Star Wars Celebration this year, and after that, she's going to quietly slide off into the slime pit. I mean, the sunset.
Oh, so wait a minute. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, well, she's getting fired, but she's still going to work there in name only or some shit like that. Because I've heard that a bunch.
Nah, the
God,
rumor is
I
coming
don't-
from Cameron Pasha, and he says that he actually met the source in person and verified who they are, and that they should know what they're talking about. And they say that starting at Star Wars Celebration, they're going to begin the exit package for Kathleen Kennedy by, celebrating her and slowly moving her out of the company over the coming months.
I mean,
Yeah,
but will it do
this
anything?
Cameron source saw the press packets for Celebration, and it's all about Kathleen Kennedy and her retirement and how wonderful she is. And they're saying that they're going to make Star Wars Celebration kind of all about her, which I don't know how that's going to work. What percentage of the people who even go to Star Wars Celebration, who are huge Star Wars fans, know or give a crap who Kathleen Kennedy is or that
Yeah.
she's retiring?
Yeah.
Who
Does
goes to a
anybody-
Star Wars Celebration to celebrate somebody's retirement?
Yeah, and does anybody remember when none of these people mattered? What mattered? Oh my God, Harrison Ford was Han Solo.
Yep.
That's what mattered. That's what drew you to see it. No one went to see Conan the Barbarian for anything but seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger cut people apart as Conan. That's why people went and saw it. When you say Conan the Barbarian, you think Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't think, oh, produced by this person or that person. At least you're not supposed to. Things have kind of changed.
Back in the day, that's how they did it, right? You saw a preview for a movie and they tried to sell you on the stars. They have their name in big letters on the screen and say, hey, this is who's in the movie. It's this big star you love. Come and see our movie. Pay the money,
No.
They don't do that anymore. Not at least not in my recent memory, they don't.
Yeah. Star Wars really.
Users, Tron is trying to speak.
What's up, Tron?
I have something to tell about the war thing. I don't fucking care. I love both Star Trek and Star Wars.
There you go.
Yep.
I love that answer.
That's the way to do it. Love them both.
I gave STP a chance. I gave Picard a chance because I have a lot of respect for Robert Meyer Burnett and PJ over at Orville Nation. And they both told me that I would be absolutely blown away with a lot of the work that has gone in to this season. And I'm going to give it a chance. And really quick, because I missed this earlier. Scott Westbrook sent in a $5 super chat and said, I hope he's still listening. I really do. Meds are kicking in. I'll watch the replay in the morning. I hope you have a great stream. Thank you so very much, Scott Westbrook. And we've got a special Skol just for you, brother. Skol and tuck and roll. Holy shit, it's a puppet.
Oh,
Oh
hey,
my
hey,
God.
hey, everybody.
Hi, Charlie.
Sorry, I'm. Oh, hey, Zex. Sorry, I'm late. El Perro took over my channel again. That son of a bitch. He's pushing this El Perro shirt that everybody's trying to cancel, and don't buy it, guys. Don't buy it. It's terrible. And anyway,
Hey, look at this shirt. Look at this shirt.
what you got?
Oh my goodness.
That's not a Jolly shirt.
Nice.
No, but
Ah,
I'm Team Puff.
The betrayal.
I don't know why.
Hey, you know
Everybody
what?
loves shirts.
I'm really thinking about ordering an extra large El Perro shirt.
What do you mean? No. Okay.
I like his attitude. I do. I give him shit. I do. But he's got this attitude and he never quits. He's like that little scrappy underdog that just never quits. I admire that.
He was an asshole. He took over my channel for like 20 minutes and he did nothing but spout off about you and Mexican Iron Man and how The Last Jedi is the greatest movie ever, blah, blah, blah. It was horrible. And I think I lost a few subscribers. Oh, boy.
Well, I don't agree with the shit he says. I just, he's got some never say die attitude.
Well, at least Six still wears my shirt when she goes to sleep as a nightgown.
Mhm.
So I have
Keep
that.
the cities in place.
Exactly.
Mags, what is up, Mags? What are you doing? Get your butt up here. Magitech Mags with $5 super chat says, "Hi, Locke. I mean Loki. Hell yeah! Thank you so very much for naming Locke after Loki and Celise after Eris. That is so cool of you. Thank you so very much, and thank you for the
That's
$5
hilarious.
super chat.
I'm playing 6 and I did not do that. That's funny. Thank you.
And Zombie Box Review with a 3-month member chat. He's a warrior of Midgar. Ladies and gentlemen, he says, "Can't stay, just drop by for a quick hello." Hello, ZBR. Thank you so very much, brother, for popping in.
Oh, my good friend Marcus Felix is in the chat. Make sure you hit subscribe, Marcus. Yeah, I did a snow raid. I fixed what was left of Pero's stream and sent the chat over to your channel.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much, brother Marcus Felix. Darth Spock. Darth Spock.
Wait,
yes,
what?
Darth Spock.
Right.
That's a crossover we don't need.
Probably not.
I find your lack of logic disturbing.
Can you imagine if Disney owned Star Trek and decided to start doing crossovers?
No.
That would be the only way they could fuck it up even more.
I hear the Beatles and the Stones are getting together, so who knows?
No fucking way.
Well,
yeah, that's happening.
I guess the first episode of the most recent season of Mando, they did a cross between Muppets and Star Wars. So at least they're giving the Muppets some jobs.
Boy, I tell you what, that pirate, I saw a picture of it. I hadn't watched it yet, but that pirate captain looked kind of funny.
He looked like Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except with a lot of kelp and seaweed on his head.
So someone posted that whatever he is, because was in the what was it? The Christmas video, the movie, the Christmas thing,
the holiday special.
Holiday special. Thank you.
From back in 70 what? 70.
Yeah. That it was a part of the holiday special. Apparently, that's what I read. I don't know. I'm
Nobody watched that, so yeah.
Everybody watched it once.
Well, yeah, then
I
they
have
were
not.
mortified. Right.
You have not, Eris?
I don't think
I
I've
have
ever
not.
watched.
I've never
I don't
watched
think
it.
I've ever watched it. I don't even know of anybody that's ever watched it.
I've watched it, but I had to fast forward through a bunch of the Wookiee stuff because it was really bad.
Yeah, I watched it when I was
the best part was when they they zoomed in and that chick started singing and dancing.
Oh, that was
and
terrible.
Grandpa was sitting there watching. Yeah, Grandpa was like, ooh.
I'm sorry. What?
Grandpa started touching himself. Yeah, I remember that. And then also,
yeah, you remember that part?
Yeah, and then Luke Skywalker put a bunch of makeup on. You remember that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, he was like, I think he was actually trying out for what they do nowadays. And put a lot of makeup on men. Yeah.
Could it be a part of the Star Wars ice skating spectacular show?
Well, his politics make a lot more sense now. Just saying.
Star Wars on ice. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
I remember spending $30 to buy a copy on VHS at a con back in the day. Just because it was Star Wars.
Can't do it.
Was it like a VHS tape or an actual
It was VHS, yeah.
Like a homemade VHS, or did they
Yeah, they copied it off whatever and then printed out or created some kind of cover or something like that to make it. I knew it wasn't official, but it was Star Wars, so I had to have it.
Oh wow.
Well,
No, I never had a tape of it. I just remember watching it once.
I've seen pictures of some of the stuff, but I
remember
don't think
something
I ever
about
watched it.
Like R2 blowing a gasket, something like that. R2, something happened to R2. And that's all I remember.
Yeah, that might have been the scene with Luke. I don't know. It was weird. It was like they filmed the main characters at different times and then kind of just chopped them all together. So you never really saw them together. It was weird. It's very strange. but it's worth watching at least once just to watch the old actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Princess Leia started singing.
Right.
Carrie Fisher was singing.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was like a Christmas song, you know. We are together. Da, 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 da. You know.
Who loved her in the Blues Brothers? I absolutely loved her in the Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers. Oh yeah, her and that daggum M16 and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Yep. My old man had the album of that. I remember he used to play it all the time. Soundtrack.
Oh yeah, love that soundtrack. Soul Man.
Mm-hmm.
I just got that on vinyl the other day.
Yeah, it's good. That's what I meant. Vinyl. It was the original though. We're talking back in the early
Oh yeah,
80s.
this is re-release from the master tapes. So, but it's them. It's not just like, you know, generic songs that it's their shit. So, oh yeah, Aretha Franklin,
Nice.
John Belushi.
Classics.
I can't imagine he'd be having any of this shit that goes on today. He'd have been canceled already.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, the didn't they make a sequel later on with
Blues Brothers 2000.
was it John Belushi? John Belushi took his place. Yeah.
Yeah, it was with John Goodman, if I'm not mistaken.
John Goodman.
Or it was Goodman. Oh, I thought it was his brother.
No, it was Goodman.
Nah, yeah, it was John Goodman. Him and Dan Aykroyd.
I like Jim. It's Jim, right? The brother.
Yeah,
Jim. Yeah.
John Belushi. Yeah.
He was kind of good for a minute. He was a big star for a minute there. Curly Sue and K9.
Yeah.
Red Heat.
Yeah, Red Heat. Sorry.
Yeah. And then he had his own TV show for a couple years.
Well, now he sells weed.
Wait,
He's
you
not
do
kidding.
both?
That's true.
Do you supply him?
I don't, but I heard Puff and him are friends.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Blues Brothers was horrible. Do not speak of it. Blues Brothers 2000.
My bad.
Yeah, man, you should watch it. Watch
Like I
Party.
said, I wasn't even sure if there was one. I just kind of had an image in my head like there was our sequel that I kind of remembered, but I don't even know if I watched it.
I remember it. I remember it well.
Loki and I watched about half of it. So.
She'd never seen it before, so she got to the point like after the mall chase.
Yeah,
when
that
they're
was
going through the mall.
crazy. I'd never even heard of that movie. What a crazy movie to just be flung into, having absolutely no context going in. Just
Woody Harrelson has a
pure
weed store.
insanity.
Yeah, yes, he does. Yeah, a lot of the celebrities went out and started making their own brands. A lot of the rappers did too. The old rappers from the 90s.
Cheech and Chong got their own gummies.
Yep. Mike Tyson. A lot of celebrities went into the weed business.
If you come up to British Columbia, you'll find that they're selling a whole lot more than weed for the next few years.
Oh yeah, oh really?
That's another story.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone moved to Tulsa and started a weed business.
Really? Oh, that's right, for the show. But yeah, I know we have Cabenzi's mushrooms that grow wild in Washington State and British Columbia. Is that what you're talking about, CC?
Well, I mean, I do love mushrooms, but no, I was talking about some other news that I probably shouldn't get into.
Oh. Yeah, we used to go out to the cow pastures and pick them right out of the cow pastures.
Oh yeah,
they would grow wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
Magic mushrooms.
First thing in the morning.
Like
what?
Lieutenant Dan got magic mushrooms.
Oh, we'd fill up garbage sacks of them. Go home, make tea.
Yep. Tea. Yep. Shroom tea.
Yeah, I keep getting
Garbage
commercials
sacks
for this
full?
company.
Yes.
That does that. Yeah,
I can
I
tell
don't-
you, man.
Yeah, I keep getting
Well, we
this
kept some for
mushroom
later.
tea thing. It's
True.
weird.
Let
Yeah, you
them
don't
dry
want
out.
anything that looks like a death cap. Don't pick it up.
They're still potent dried out too. So you dry them out, and then you crush them up and put them in a crunchy peanut butter sandwich.
No. Nope. Jolly, I don't know how
Wait.
you have survived as long as you have.
Oh yeah, that's good times on peanut butter and jelly.
Mushrooms and peanut butter and jelly.
Yo, that just sounds
Interesting.
good.
Well, they're dry,
sounds-
so you crush them up like kind of like a powder almost. Like they're really dry once you dry them out,
Okay.
and then you spread it on chunky peanut butter, so you don't really notice the crunch, right? And you just eat it, and you don't even notice the mushrooms.
So it's
It
like,
just tastes like a peanut butter sandwich. Yeah.
So it's like the equivalent of like banana chips, like those dried out banana chips that you get in like the what they call a little dry fruit.
Dehydrated or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, once your mushrooms are completely dried out, they crumble. Just like a cracker. And so with the crunchy peanut butter, you got a good peanut butter like a Skippy, and put it on thick. And then you just crumple up your couple caps and just spread them out over the top of that peanut butter and slap another piece of bread on. Have yourself a sandwich, and in about 20 minutes, you're going to another world, baby.
I'm with you, Gun Bunny. I'm right there with you.
Well,
The
you're
mushrooms
allergic,
of any time.
so that's
Yep,
different.
I cannot partake in the mushrooms because yes,
Fuck.
What happens if you partake?
I will fucking swell up like a
will
giant
die.
balloon. I will become whatever that
Like, what,
purple
Aunt
bitch
Marge?
was. You're turning Violet. And
Or Aunt Mars in Harry Potter.
yeah, no, we don't want that. We don't want Loki going to the hospital. Now I've let the cat out of the bag, and half a dozen people know how to kill me. That's a bad thing.
Yeah. He looked like the guy that blew up on Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
Oh my god, what a great movie.
Thunder.
I love that
Thunder.
movie.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yeah.
It was Thunder.
So good.
Yes, that's exactly the point there. I can't. Akinmara. I'm not sure if I said her name right. I'm sorry.
Akimimara.
Akimimara.
Yes. But that's exactly why. It disguises the taste, so you don't taste the mushroom.
Meow.
Peanut butter
I
hides
totally just heard a cat.
Meow. I
That
heard a
was me.
meow. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Six has got kitty cats.
I've
My
had
people-
garage cats for almost a year, and I've been able to finally get a couple of them to come in my house, and I can pet them. I can't really pick them up, but I'm trying to keep them in here. I caught them when they were kittens and got them fixed, and then brought them back, and they were living wild in my garage, and now I've got two that are like 5-year-old toddlers tearing up my eye.
Nice.
Garage Cat sounds like a great band name.
It does.
Sagacious Six and the Garage Cat.
Oh yeah.
Or just 6 garage cats.
Oh, Polly over the Latino
my
Oh
slant
goodness.
says, "I love pussy."
Me and
Cats.
Polly have a lot in common. We also have amazing mustaches. In case you didn't
Oh,
notice.
they didn't put that in the chat. You sons of bitches. Why doesn't that show up in the chat? I see it.
What?
It's right here.
What?
It's not in the chat. Polly's message.
Because he said pussy.
I see it in the chat.
Oh my
You
god!
do?
And the
I can't
YouTube
see
Live
chat.
chat. I didn't see it, but I had it
Yeah, I
at
see it.
top chat, and then I
I'm
I
in
Oh.
live
switch it.
chat. I'm
Really?
in live
Oh no!
chat.
In
Yeah.
my live chat, it's there, but top chat, no. Yeah.
No, I'm in
That's
live
Come
chat.
on,
For
Latino
some
Slant's
reason,
got to
I
get
can't
all
see it.
the top chat. Come on.
I can see it in my dashboard on StreamYards, but I can't see it in the actual YouTube in the live chat. That's weird.
Yep.
You have it
Good
on
pussy.
live?
Yeah.
Because it shows up on mine. That's
Give him
bizarre.
a-
Okay.
Give him a wrench and then.
I don't have anything.
Oh,
Can I
YouTube will
do
do
that
that for
for
you.
you?
Don't even worry
right.
about it.
Right, but if you have a wrench, then you can say whatever you want.
Well, that's weird. It won't let me.
Really?
It won't
That's
even let me
fascinating.
give him a wrench.
That's why I let Papa cut and have a wrench on my channel.
Polly, post something else so I can give you a wrench. I'll make you a wrench. I trust you.
Oh my goodness. But you don't
A
trust
wench?
me? Oh,
No, I don't. No,
Eris
I don't
doesn't have a
trust you.
wrench.
Eris
oh.
doesn't
Oh
have a
my.
wrench.
I don't even have a
Wow.
wrench on this channel.
What is
I know,
I,
right?
Loki's had
I
a wrench on
always
my channel for
advise
like 2
nobody.
years. I haven't had one
I,
here, but that's
I always
it's fun.
advise nobody to give me a wrench because if I get a wrench, I'll ban everybody.
except for you? It's just Day Bob in the chat.
Maybe it'll be a
Mm.
wedding gift, Eris. from her.
Uh,
Polly loves being on top, Mags.
oh my god.
Frisky.
Yeah,
And Six is not impressed.
Polly's a top.
Caliente. I think 6 is more into a little bit hairier, blue hairier men, if you know what I'm saying.
I am. I do like a hairy man.
Especially.
That's a
all
lot
over
of
his body.
mustache. You'd probably completely get covered by it.
Talking about mine or Polly?
Absorbed, eaten by the mustache.
Wait a minute.
It
Are
could
we
be
talking
both.
about pussy or something else?
No, mustaches, you dummy.
Oh, okay. I got lost. My bad. I was like, are you talking about what? What?
A muff mask.
We
can
moved
talk
from the
about both.
kitties
A muff
to the
mask?
mustaches.
I'm sorry. What?
Muff. Magic Mags with the $2 super chat. Polly is a top chat.
Oh.
Why
What
is
is this?
Mags on here?
Okay, this is going to be BS. Like Polly's coming here flirting with all the women and just not even talking to anybody else. What
He's
is
just
this?
flirting with Six. I mean, to be fair.
I know
And
Polly
Mags.
shows up and it's like jolly who.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All he's
I
got to
feel like
do
there
is
needs to be a
flash
fight.
the stash.
My stash is better. Mucho mejor, Polly.
Them fighting words. Oh my goodness.
Well, you got the little Rico Suave thing going down your chin
That's
too.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm an American badass. I got
And
this
Polly
right
can
here.
dance and sing. Let's hear you sing, Jolly.
Oh well, Snowdub can rap
That's true. That's very true.
and he can moonwalk.
Oh, I'd
Top
like to
that.
see that. And he
I thought
can
I
swing a
wanna see that too.
nunchuck.
Go watch Don't Fight the Funk. You'll see it.
And what is up, Adega? Good evening, Adega Outlaw.
Dega.
Holy shit, Adega! Does that remind you of anything, Jolly? Adega, Sega.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Are you aging me, Loki?
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Never do that.
You
How
know what's
rude.
sad is I was one of those kids that begged my old man for Nintendo when they were really hot, you know, when they first came out. And of course they were sold out for 2 Christmases in a row, right? And so my old man came home with a Sega Master System. And even though I was disappointed, I was still happy that the old man tried. And so I had to deal with a Sega Master System. I was like the only kid on the block who had one at first. Everybody else had a Nintendo. But then the Genesis came out and Sega was kind of cool again. Yeah.
How the hell did he get a Master System? Holy shit.
They were
That-
out there back in the
That
day.
was almost as hard to get as a Nintendo.
Oh, they had them. For some reason, when Pops went out Christmas shopping, he went looking for a Nintendo, and all he could find was the Sega, so that's what he bought me.
So yeah, the original Sonic Sega opening where the Sega symbol comes up in white and blue and you hear Sega. My friend left that on all fucking night one night, and I kept waking up and hearing that, like, what the fuck, Sega,
Oh, God.
Sega, son of a bitch, and that music, ding, 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 all those rings. Oh yeah, son of a bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Top 3 stashes in history.
Silence.
Reeves, Tom Selleck,
Uses Tron is trying to speak.
and Jolly.
Goddamn right, Jockwave.
Go ahead, Tron.
All right, guys, I'm getting ready to jet. My back's getting sore, but here's an update on what I've been doing. Lately, I've been streaming YouTube side a lot to earn the watch hours. I have more than plenty of subs. Like 1,185 right now, and 597 watch hours.
Tron needs the watch hours, guys. Pop over there. Legendary Tron, ladies and gentlemen. watch one of his game streams, help him get the hours. He's gonna get there. He's already got the subscribers. He just needs the watch hours. Brother, I hope that happens quickly, my friend. You've got a great gaming channel. Absolutely great. Keep kicking ass, brother. He's
Tuck and roll,
gone.
Tron.
Too late, Monkey Jeebus. He's gone. Why is your back door sore, Tron? Holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
I've been seeing a few tweets and seeing some comments on live streams that
Fucked
Mikey's
up.
birthday was recent
Yeah,
or
He
coming
kept it
up.
kinda
When
quiet.
is his birthday exactly?
We
it
already
is.
passed it.
It's middle of February. When is it, like the 14th?
I'm gonna have to throw one more mustache in there. Sam Elliott.
Yeah, that's probably right,
Yeah.
too, Bob.
I
But no,
think it's the 14th.
That
I
would be
think it's-
completely appropriate that his birthday is Valentine's Day.
if you remember last year, Tom kind of made a big deal. We had a big stream for Mexican Iron Man over there on Midnight's Edge for his birthday, and it was a lot of fun. I didn't make that show because it was early in the day. I was at work. But this year we didn't do anything, and the reason being is I think Mike's been a little, I think he's been a little disturbed with YouTube lately, and he's been kind of being a little more reserved and not coming on as much as he usually does, and easing back a little bit because the poor guy has been neck deep in YouTube for 4 straight years, and he's seen and heard a lot of drama, and I just want to make sure he's okay. And if he needs a break, then so be it, you know. But I'm always worried about Mike because he does too much. He does too much.
No. Mikey is the man.
You know,
No,
but he's only
there's-
one man, and he gets stretched out a little too much sometimes.
Yeah, and you know, I talked to Snow Dub, Jolly. You know Snow, of course.
Yeah, no,
before-
he's over here with his hand on my ass.
About not letting us, because we're gonna go out. We went out to dinner with Mikey on Sunday, and we took him out to dinner. It was not him taking us out to dinner. We took him out to dinner, and I literally had to fight with the damn waitress.
Yes.
Fight with Mike to get that check because Mikey grabbed the slip out of her hand and gave her his credit card. And I'm sitting there convincing the waitress to give me the damn slip and give him his credit card back. And finally she said, you live here and he's visiting? I said, yes. And then she goes, then he gets to buy you dinner. And I was like, thank you. She gave him his card back, took mine, and I actually got to buy Mike dinner. So we got Mikey, and that was kind of like a little birthday. Got him.
You
some
are
stuff.
lucky that waitress decided to.
Oh
agree
yeah,
with you.
oh yeah, because he was quick. He grabbed
wouldn't have
that
won.
shit.
No, you
No.
wouldn't have won that.
Yes.
No.
No,
She knew that we had told her that he was in from town, and she was like, no, let them treat you to dinner. She was totally on our side.
That's
It was
right.
great. We all teamed up on it. It was great. It's wonderful.
Why do you think he's been jumping out of so many windows lately?
Yeah, I can attest that YouTube is a ton of work, and I'm sure anyone who's on YouTube knows it's a ton of work. So if life throws you a whole bunch of other things that are important that you got to do, things get crowded in a hurry, and sometimes you got to make priorities, right? And I've felt that sometimes too. You know, it's like even if it's something as simple as like going on a road trip, you know, well, you're driving, you're going on a road trip, you're exploring places, you're visiting places. Yeah, well, YouTube's going to take a back seat to that too, you know. So,
Well, also
appreciate it.
like what Jolly said. This was a little over 3 years ago. He was convinced to reach out to me because of the late great Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom. Said, hey, you know what? Loki thinks you're absolutely awesome. You should talk to him, see about going on the morning show one morning. And there was so much drama going on at the time that the Admiral told him, he said, look, doesn't matter what this person is talking about or this person's talking about or this person feels or anything like that. We all have these barbecues, and it doesn't matter. You're not a traitor if you went from one barbecue to the other because you still went to the other barbecue. And when
I
Mike
agree with
explained
this.
that, when Mike explained that to me, I was like, no, that's exactly it. There is no like, oh, well, you're a traitor for going over here and being on this person's show and not mine. And Mike has tried to live that for the past 3 years. Doesn't matter whether it's Ryan Kennel or Doomcock or Gary or anybody or Tom. Doesn't matter. Mike's there for everyone. And he's taken some shit for that. And he shouldn't, period. End of discussion. Shouldn't take any shit for that, for trying to be there for so many people, and fuck anyone who takes advantage of that. And we've talked about that before. So anyone who tries to take advantage of Mikey is a POS.
Yeah, I've thought about that a little lately, not specifically to Mikey or what you're specifically talking about, just universally. Every community, I mean, YouTube's a massive place when you think about it. This is one small community out of hundreds or thousands upon thousands of communities in YouTube, and they all have the same dramas, like these universal things, right? And there's a point where you just need to like, okay, you know what? You go, you hang out where you want to hang out, and you get along. Because we all got different beliefs, we all got different opinions. Some of us like everyone likes something, you know. Somebody's gonna like the current Star Trek, somebody's not gonna like it. And some things are more popular. Hey, Justin Bieber's popular, whether you like it or not. And I always feel for him with his health problems nowadays. But you know, he was easy to hate on, but it doesn't change the fact that he had more hit singles than the Beatles. You know, so we just get along, man. I'm all for it.
And Shockwave, you're exactly right. Mike left a tip.
I did not
He
have
was flirting.
Justin Bieber on my bingo card for this stream.
No, sir. Well, he's got that face paralysis. He was in the news. You know, I do feel bad for the guy. He's having a little rough time with his health.
He's got Bell's palsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get over that. So just real quick recap, and he will get over it. Because 99% of people get over it. There is that like 1% that, guess what? You're gonna have droop face for the rest of your fucking life, but he's gonna get over it. So this is when I was still driving a truck. I was coming back to the yard, and my eye had been watering for like an hour, and I didn't know what the hell was wrong with it, but it just kept watering and watering and watering. It was just one eye. And I kept, rubbing it and trying to mess with it. I get back to the yard. I'm telling my boss about this. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should go like a doctor or something after work. And he goes, man, your whole one side of your face ain't moving. I think you might have had a stroke. You best get to the hospital. And I did. And they CAT scanned me and did all that shit. And they were like, nope, you've got Bell's palsy. And I was like, son of a bitch. And dude, it bothered me because people would come in the store and be like, what the hell's wrong with you? I got Bell's palsy, motherfucker. Don't be joking about it, bitch. It's like because a whole side of your face doesn't work, but everything went back to normal eventually.
Yeah, it's like Two-Face.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have cosplayed as Two-Face. Oh.
Well, Sylvester Stallone, I believe, has that, or at least a small part of it. Or whatever. No, it's true. It's true. He's got. I can't remember if it was that or he had something else, but part of his face is paralyzed. And that's why his part of his mouth drops slower. Yep.
Adrian.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard he had to get like shots in his face or something.
Nothing is over. Nothing.
I'm not sure. Can't remember. It's something he was born with, though. I do remember that. So it's not like it was an accident or something that happened to him, but. Yeah, he's still done pretty well for himself, I would say.
But no, me and Mikey talked about it. It wasn't last Tuesday. It was the Tuesday before that. There's no reason for any of this shit. No, it was Wednesday. So it was a week ago Wednesday. Mikey dropped something in chat and was like, the drama between, these people and these people. And I was like, do you really want me to go there? He goes, light their fucking asses up. And I was like, okay, the fact of the matter is when people have problems, it's their problem. Fucking nobody needs anybody else getting involved with it. You want to know why all that bullshit happened with Gary and DC and Ryan? Because everybody wanted to get in the middle of it and be like, oh my God, he said this, and oh my God, he said this, and this is what he really meant. And three guys couldn't sit down and hash it fucking out and kill it. because everybody wanted to say something about it and everybody felt they had the right to fucking fight about it. It's their issue. It's not anybody else's. Let those motherfuckers sit down and work it out and talk about it, and it's over. Nobody else needs to get in the middle of that shit. But everybody's got to take a side, and everybody's got to be the best friend, and everybody's got to be this, and it's all bullshit.
I've taken a harder stance in my life. It's like, yeah, exactly. I like all three of them, and it's on all three of them in every situation, in every, and not just this specific one, but every situation. It's on those people to sit down and have a beer, and just get along. I'm simplifying that a little bit, but literally sit down at the table, have a beer, and just talk about stuff, because there's so many things. Just so many more things than just to get hung up on that for a lifetime.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't do drama. I mean, you come to me with drama, I'm gonna sit you down and say, "Look, stay there. I don't want to hear it."
Mags, good night, Mags. Good night.
Good night.
Have a
Good
great
night.
game stream later, whenever you do your next game stream.
I'll dip a toe in some drama every once in a while, but only if I feel like it's worth the cause. And if old Jolly needs to do a Jolly's rant on some BS, you know damn well I'm going to say my piece. Some people like it, some people don't, but that's what this puppet does.
So I
Hey,
understand
man,
what you're saying,
go
Loki,
for it.
about not taking sides if you're not involved in it, if it doesn't, it's not directly affecting you or your channel. But how do you navigate when one or some of the people involved are very close friends of yours and it becomes a loyalty issue?
Okay, like let's say that pick somebody. Let's say Tom got into it with Mike. God forbid. It's never gonna happen. Let's say that happened.
Yeah.
And Mike was like, look, you're either on my side or you're on Tom's side, which he would never, ever fucking do. That's Mike putting me in a position where I've got to go, well, he hasn't done anything to me. You're my brother, but you're asking me to take a side in a situation where he hasn't done anything to me. I understand he pissed you off, but that is between me and you two need to sit down and talk about it and work whatever it is problem you've got out. I called someone out. I called someone out on a Wednesday show, and they went running and screaming and crying to Mexican Iron Man. And I told Mike, I said, look, it's not your problem. And I told this person, it's not Mike's fucking problem. Mike's not the person that needs to fix this. You're the motherfucker that needs to fix this. It's not his problem. It's quit going to him. Quit bugging him. He didn't do anything. He didn't say anything to you. I did. And that's how you handle that. I mean, I'm not going to deal with people come to me saying it's me or him, because that's exactly what I got away from 3 years ago and started this channel. I'm not going to deal with that bullshit.
Years and
Well,
years
I'm
ago,
not
I
even
went to-
talking about when. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cece.
Well, it's just another story. If I didn't mean to cut you off, but years and years ago, I got into a film school, top film school in the country, with people who are, who ran and taught that school were high level executives, and they would hire for the industry. It was a way definitely to get in. But what I really discovered and why I didn't follow through, particularly, is because I realized that school not only was it like high school in the worst ways, it was like everything I've ever heard about Hollywood in the worst ways. That there is an actual hierarchy. There were warring factions within our 80 students per year, 4 years class, warring factions. Fighting each other for being the cinematographer. The director was the big cheese, right? And the cinematographer, and you had to toe the line. You had to believe the same things. You had to be one of the mob mentality. And if you stepped out of line, man, you could be axed and you would never get work. And I know there were people who never got a look at work because they said the wrong things and made friends with the wrong groups, the groups who didn't succeed. At the end, there was that one group that was the chosen one that got all the awards. And if you weren't with them, sorry, you didn't get the best jobs. So I don't know, I quit that. But
When I got into drama in college, that's what drama in college, that's what stage work CC was like in college. It was you're either sucking that director's thing or you are fucking nobody. And I was like, nope, I didn't come here to kiss and lick people's ass. I came here because I love improv and I wanted to do improv. That was what I loved. I loved doing that in junior high and in high school. Improv was the shit. I loved coming up with stuff on the top of my head. I love the exercises, and I'm not gonna kiss ass and do all that shit for a part in a stupid stage play.
Oh yeah, there's beautiful things about it. I suck at improv, but I think it's amazing. There's got to be a lot. There was a lot of awesome things about film school too. Just going out and making a movie. Having this $10,000 camera in your hand that you could rent out of the back room. It was great.
Six, you were about
literally could just pick up a red camera, if you know what that is. We could just literally pick it up and use it.
Yes, I am very aware of what that is. Those things are expensive.
Six, did I take what you were saying the wrong way?
No.
Okay, because I thought you were going to say something else. And
Oh no, I shouldn't go any deeper into it. No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, you can tell me
I don't want
after
to create any
want to.
drama on the stream.
No, it's life talk, right? We can talk broadly about themes without being specific to any actual things because it's the same things that everyone else is dealing with, right?
That's what mainly YouTube Talk on Wednesday is about. It's about just, I mean, there's been some shit I've talked about that, some people have been like, how dare you? And I'm like, well, fuck, I didn't name you. It's aggravating. It can be aggravating, especially when someone puts you in the middle of a situation that you have no reason to be in the middle of. Of course, you want to defend your friends. Of course, you want to be there for your friends. But is it your job to lead the charge? That's a question you've got to ask. Is it your job to lead the charge, or do they need to handle their shit?
Yep.
Mikey, someone came.
Sometimes people need to handle their own battles.
Someone came after Mikey a year and a half ago and was calling him a piece of shit and a dirty son of a bitch and a liar and all these things. And I went nuts. I immediately started contacting people and being like, look, this absolute piece of shit, this worthless POS is saying all this shit. Here's the videos. Here's the evidence. There he is talking in massive smack about Mikey. This shit needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. If I see this son of a bitch on anybody's live stream, I'm going to lose my shit. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that's what I did for my friend because I love him to death.
Yeah, I guess that's basically what I was saying. And it just, I'll use an abstract example. George Lucas can, short of running over a basket of kittens with his golf cart, George Lucas can do no wrong in my eyes. I absolutely adore that man. And whether he's right or wrong, I'm probably going to defend him anyway. So short of being asked to pick a side, I think that loyalty and friendships can be used as and can be a benefit of this community because, you have your little, I don't want to call them cliques, but you have your little circles within this community. These little, like Culture Casino and Script Doctor are regular parts of Midnight's Edge in the morning. I'll use that as an example since I'm backstage on there. They're not a clique, but they're friends. And so I would expect, and I don't have a specific, there's nothing going on that I'm thinking of in my head. I'm just trying to use this as an example. I would expect a type of loyalty among them because they are friends. And like with that example you just used, Loki, with defending Mikey, where you said that you had, warned people and said that if you see this person on people's streams, you're going to lose your shit. I think that if somebody was saying something about me, then I would expect my friends to defend me if it's not true. If it's true, then they could be like, yeah, she's a bitch, you're right. But I don't know where I'm going with this, and I hear somebody yawning, so shut up.
No, I can
No,
I can give you a karaoke community example without specifying anything, just because it's something that has been a topic of conversation out in the open in reasonable
And
grounds.
no, War Monkey, it wasn't you. Go ahead, CC.
No, it's like there's 100 karaoke community creators now, right? There's 100 karaoke channels out there on YouTube, and when you make a track for a song, you put a lot of work into it. Like I spend like 2 hours per video, right? And when a different channel makes that same track, I don't really care personally, but I'm also a pretty big channel, right? So it's a little hard for me to have ground to stand on. But there's a lot of differing opinions within the community about whether or not you should make a track that somebody else has already made, because you're kind of stepping on their work, but at the same time, it's your own brand and you want to brand yourself, and you're doing it in your own way and your own flavor. But if you become really close friends with somebody, it becomes a much trickier thing too, right? Than if you're distant from them because you don't want to hurt them if it matters to them, right? So when you get closer to someone, it is definitely, I guess that's what I'm saying, is these issues hit harder than if you're distant from someone. But I guess that's also to say that these are universal issues. You can look at any community anywhere, and it'll have its own version of the same thing.
No, and some little cliques that think they're the bee's knees and so much more important than others. Memes of Destruction with $4.99 super chat says, "Hi friends. I look at it like, did the person do something wrong? I can like someone and admit they did wrong. All else fails, we can legalize dueling." That is something I have been a great proponent for ever since memes brought it up. So yeah, bring back dueling. Fuck yeah. And someone open mic yawned. Yes, no more open mic yawning.
What? What is wrong? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Six can be hard when two friends fight each other when you care about both of them and want to stay loyal to both. I think at first it's best to encourage them to work it out on their own, but that's kind of where I am. Is you try and you two need to handle it. If it breaks down, well, shit. Sometimes they may need a moderator, and if you're comfortable with it, you can try and help. But in the end, you need to stay loyal to yourself first and what you think is right. Dan?
Yeah.
Amen.
Memes is glaring at Eris.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't mute my mic because I yawned. I'm sorry. In my defense, I am laying in
If
bed.
we're boring you...
Loki, do not make me come over there. Don't make me come over there. I am right down the hall. Don't make me come over there.
Come on over.
Don't make...
I just figure Eris is a cat, so...
When we hear that baseball bat hit somebody's head, well, we'll just laugh.
That'd probably be the end of the show, I would think.
Oh, yeah. That'd be the end of the show.
Loki!
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. I'm in trouble now.
Swing away, bada.
Someone needs to arrange a trivia contest between Doomcock and R&B before it's too late, and I keep looking over my shoulder. Oh, now she's hitting me.
You big meanie.
Catch a flip-flop like Culture Casino.
Yeah.
He's
He's going
Loki
to be
about to
dodging
get the
shoes
couch.
like...
Who throws the shoe? Honestly.
Yeah, he's going to be dodging shoes just like Bush.
Oh, my God.
Well, there's Shum. Shum, you missed the El Perro show earlier. Make sure you go check that out.
Oh, I bet you there's some kink in that stream. Getting the domestic entertainment live. I don't know, and I'm not the type of person that would usually ever be like, fuck that if I see this person, yada yada. But I tell you what, man, this was about greed. Let me be very clear here. This is about greed and money when a community had given thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to these people, and they were still begging on every channel, and they were still telling Mikey he owed them, because he said, hey, all Mike said was, and I saw the message, so I saw it for myself. All Mikey said was, after the convention in Dallas, I will see what I have. And they were constantly pushing him while he was there. And then they made a stream about him being a POS because he wouldn't give them money when they sent him an invoice.
And I absolutely lost my shit that night. And I called Mike on the phone, and Loki was there, and I wasn't yelling at Mike, but I was very upset. Probably one of the most upset I've ever been with Mike and the situation. Now, I wasn't upset at him, but I was really adamant about beating into his brain that this was somebody that was using him, and that he needed to put his feelings aside for a change, and that's very hard for him to do.
And you know what? You weren't stupid, Chris, because a lot of us helped them. A lot of us, when the accident happened and they lost almost everything, a lot of us were like, "Oh my God, we're here to help. We're a community." We didn't know that they would carry that on for the next year and a half and not stop.
It was a constant accident. It was just, happening in slow motion.
I don't know. Am I wrong in thinking this? And please, if anybody thinks I'm wrong, please tell me
I
here.
will let you
I'd
know.
imagine a lot of people have probably run into this sort of person in their life at some point, who takes and takes and takes, and they'll bleed you dry if you let them. I think we can. I would hope most of us have probably. Well, I would hope most of us haven't, but I'm sure we probably have run into these people.
I mean, to me, it's incomprehensible to not try and better your situation.
Right.
Why would you want to stay in a constant state of holy shit? Can I do anything about my situation too? I've got to do something about my situation. I have to change. I have to make things better. Instead of staying in the exact same place you are, sitting on your ass, whatever it is, trying not to move forward and grow as a human being. Isn't that why we're all fucking here?
And the Mexican Iron Man's credit, he's very quiet about things and people that he helps. And I had no idea this was going on. In fact, that night, I recall Loki messaged me and said, you need to check this out. And I think he linked the live stream, if I recall. And man, what a wake-up call that was. And it made me realize not only, how much Mike helps out so many different people, but it also made me realize that there is people out there, even in our mix, that just want to use and abuse, and take advantage. And it's sad. Because we got a lot of good people here that, want to help when people need help. And, when you take advantage of people like that, it just leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth, and it makes it hard for the next person to step up and ask for help. So it just doesn't do anybody any favors to be like that, and it's unfortunate. But good thing I think that's the only time that's happened, right, Loki? That I know of, at least with Mike.
Yeah, that's the only time that's happened with Mike, as far as I know. I don't know. I wouldn't.
I have another friend, and I won't mention his name, but there's been a couple people that used and abused him pretty good, and got him out of a lot of money. And I had to sit down and talk to him and be like, this is what's going on, and these people aren't your friends, and they don't care about you, and the only reason they're even contacting you is because they want more of your money. And thankfully he's learned his lesson and has stopped supporting those people. But it's just unfortunate that that there's people out there like that.
And Michael, just to be very clear, they didn't have depression; they were crackheads.
Oh.
They were crackheads. They were buying shit and buying shit, and yeah. Their
Could
drug
you-
life was more important than their home life.
Could you be on crack and depressed?
I guess.
I'd be pretty depressed if I was on crack. I ain't gonna lie.
When you
Especially every
smoke,
time I grab the toothbrush, I'd be like, "Oh no, I lost another one."
Oh.
That'd be depressing.
Oh man.
Jim Wong with the $5 super chat, because for some people, improving themselves mean they can no longer claim victimhood, and the prospect of working appeals not to them. I guess that's the best explanation I could make, June. I just don't understand it. And I see where you're going. I see where you're going, Michael. It's just they were just fucking crackheads. They were homeless crackheads that didn't want to. They had a huge influx of cash that they could have used to better their situation.
Yeah, that was the thing. They had not bettered their situation after receiving vast amounts of
Money,
contributions.
yes.
Yeah. And they continued to live the exact same lifestyle they were living and continued to cry for help. And it was like, well, you can only cry for help so many times. We can only give you so much money before we start to realize that you're not using this money to make yourself better.
Well, on the topic of being depressed and addicted, I got taken once by somebody who was homeless. And so, that tugged my heartstrings a little bit. And they picked themselves up slowly, but they were a professional victim. And when I found out that they took my money and bought speakers with it, that was kind of like, that was the point where I had to realize I was being stupid. And then I took responsibility for it by getting in my car and working 70-hour weeks of Uber for months on end to recover all the money that I lost. Because, I lost it and I had to earn it back, right? Get myself out of debt and, eventually buy this rig that I'm in. So that was a long and grueling process, but that was I had to do it because I had less money. That's
CC, people like that I call severance pay, because once you give them that money and they do that to you, then you can look at it as, well, that's how much it costs to get you out of my life.
That's
and
right.
Make sure that you don't do it again. So
Yep.
That's how I've always looked at that type of situation.
Yeah, fair enough.
Marks47 says, Mike helped me out with something special and took me shooting at ICC when I was really down. I got to meet you, Loki, and Eris, and Dave, Bob, and Nick, and it has meant a lot to me. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Hello.
Person constantly asks for help. They don't need it. They want it so they don't have to lift a finger. I have depression. I work to better myself and try to help others do that too. It does.
Yay. Team depression. Woohoo.
So, I don't know. We got into some deep shit tonight. Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I didn't even have a drink.
Depression sucks. I fight with it myself. The best advice I can give to anybody who battles depression is find something that is a physical activity that you can do and that you enjoy, and try to do it as much and as often as possible, whether that's taking your dog for a walk, playing tennis, playing golf, working out at a gym, whatever it is. I highly recommend it. And to help you with that, like if it's going for a walk or something, take some of your favorite music with you as well and listen to it. If you work out or at least do exercise, I believe it's 3 to 4 times a week for 30 minutes. It's the equivalent of taking an antidepressant. Keep that in
Yep.
mind.
True.
This is coming from someone who's battled depression most of my life. So yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Harris.
Oh no, I was just adding on to that. It's like getting to the when by the time that you realize that you were depressed, usually you've been depressed for a long time. And it's going to be hard at first. Like, don't get me wrong. It will be very difficult to want to do anything. That's kind of how it always is for me. Is I get very bleh, and I don't want to do anything. I'm not motivated to do anything. And and it's not you see, depression isn't associated with sadness directly. You can be in like the happiest point in your life and depression still happens. That's like the most complex thing to try to explain to people. But getting up and doing the small things, right? Like, yay, I don't know, put my shoes in the correct place in the closet. Yay, I put up the dishes. Yay, I the keys are on the key ring and not in some place that I am gonna try to find for 10 minutes.
Oops.
Somebody who doesn't do that. It's just the little things, and then kind of congratulate yourself for doing it. Take those little steps, and then you can do the bigger steps too. But at the very beginning, the smaller steps do help, and don't feel silly for like congratulating yourself for doing those small things, because you didn't do it yesterday and you're doing it today.
What if I want a
That
cookie?
is better.
What if I want a
If you-
cookie for doing it?
Loki, I am actually giving out genuine advice. Do
I
not
want
make
a
me come
fucking
back over there.
cookie.
Well, then go get a fucking cookie from the kitchen. I am not going to serve you. You go get your own.
Oh no! I was just
goddamn
saying I want a
cookie.
cookie. I want to get it. I want to get a cookie. I wasn't saying you
Then get a
serve me.
cookie. Then
When the
get a
hell do
cookie.
I ever ask you to do anything?
I will. I do it anyway. You don't have to ask me to do anything because I do everything. What do you want?
I think
Uh-huh.
a cookie goes very well with putting the shoes away.
That's
Can
right.
I get out from the middle of this fight? I'm between the two of them.
No, we're gonna continue
We'll-
shouting.
I don't want to get hit in the
What the-
There you go.
crossfire.
What?
There
No.
you go. Yeah. Throw a shoe. Who throws a
What-
shoe?
what-
Honestly, it can hit snow.
So you put me in the middle. I did it all for the cookie. Yeah, the cookie.
Yeah, the cookie.
You can
hell
take the
yeah.
nookie. Wait, no, that's not how it goes.
Stick it up you.
Yeah.
How dare you
Close enough.
interrupt
I saved you
my
six.
me?
Thank you.
Oh my god! Someone wants Six's cookies. Oh my goodness.
But
Careful,
I
Loki.
like,
The couch is fast approaching.
Jordan,
I've avoided it so far. Go ahead. Snow.
I was gonna say Jordan Peterson. I can't remember who brought that quote up, but his advice is actually very excellent with the whole, clean your room, make your bed type of thing. I have OCD. You might be able to tell just by looking at like my background. I'm very
it's beautiful.
particular about everything. Everything has to be in its place. You know what I mean? I'm one of those types.
Playboy.
So when I get
love that.
depressed, one of my favorite things to do in a depression to help me snap out of
Clean?
it is to
Really?
clean and organize.
Oh my god! Snow! Oh my goodness, we're twins.
Are we
I
kindred
didn't know
spirits?
this.
You're twinsies. You're
Oh my
twinsies.
God.
Holy
Yep.
shit. That explains a lot.
Yep.
Cleaning is so therapeutic.
Very
oh
therapeutic.
my god, I
Yes.
love it. Oh my
And
goodness.
nothing feels better than walking into a clean room after you've just scrubbed the hell out
Yes.
of it all day, and you
Oh, it's
you
so
look
good.
like a clean kitchen. Is my favorite because I can't stand a dirty kitchen or a dirty bathroom. So, but yeah,
Understood.
find your niche that takes your mind off the depression. That's what's important. So whether it's
Yes.
cleaning or walking, whatever it takes, but you got to get your mind out of that cycle.
So am I the like weird odd one out that just likes okay, so I'll
Probably.
like if I'm in a bad mood or something like that, I like to just put on some music and chillax and I'll just,
Music's
chill
great.
and listen
No.
to some music.
Yeah, no, just make
That's
sure it's
fine.
the right kind of music. Don't put on depressing country music or something when you're in a depression.
Oh no, my
puts on
dog
Metallica
filled and
soundtracks.
died and I drank a shot. And
Right,
my
sit there,
girlfriend
drink-
left and my tires fell off my truck. No.
Suck
fuck all
down a
that.
12-pack of Buckweiser and sob tears in your beers. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
if you
no.
want, put on some Michael Jackson or some funk or something uplifting. Some pop. Something that'll rise your spirits. Don't put on depressing music.
AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, except the slow Guns N' Roses. You don't want that.
Oh my god. A
Metallica,
naked
old
puppet?
Metallica.
Oh, no.
You just put on some snowed up music. Don't fight the
There you go.
funk. I highly
it.
recommend that.
Oh, Daryl saw Jolly's Diddly.
Oh my god. You gotta put it away, man.
Daryl, you already paid for several pictures, so I don't know what the big deal is.
Oh,
Well, no, you're giving it away
my.
for free. If you're selling it, you don't give it away for free.
Well, that's
Come
why that was
on,
just a
my nice-
tease, you know. So people
Yeah,
want the real
yeah.
thing. They're gonna have to go past the paywall. Except
I
for
don't know.
subs.
Yeah.
Kill me here, but I don't like country music.
Not the biggest fan
It has
either.
its place. I'm not a
Johnny
big fan.
Johnny Cash, I don't consider country music.
The older country
Yeah.
music's okay. There's hick hop nowadays.
Oh my God, no!
Oh my God, is that what it's called? Hick hop?
That's what I call it.
amazing. I've never heard that before. That is amazing, and that better become mainstream. That's
Old, yeah,
perfect.
Hick hop.
How
yeah, Southern
all
Southern
country
Viking,
is now
old
pop.
Metallica,
Oh my God.
old Metallica.
Yes.
I don't know. I think everything up to the Black Album is serviceable, but then you get past that, and it's like, okay, well, what's on Load? Oh, well, 2 songs I like. What's on Reload? Well, there's another 2 songs I like. What's on Death Magnetic? What's on Garage Band Incorporated? 2 songs. It's like ever since the Black Album, it's like, no, 2 songs, 1 song. I think Reload had Frantic. That was a kick-ass song. I like Frantic. Tick tock, motherfucker. Dun, 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 dun. But that was more thrash garage metal like that they used to do. That's the only song on the whole fucking album that's like that. So
Hey, I love Reload. I'll stand by that album.
All I need is their S&M album.
S&M,
All
yeah.
the best ones.
S&M 2. I've got S&M on vinyl. I've got S&M 2 on vinyl. Yeah, the S&M albums are great. I wish I could have been there in California, in San Francisco, to listen to that. I would have loved that. 2 fucking nights of Metallica on stage with Michael Kamen, who, incidentally enough, wrote half the fucking songs they ever made, going all the way back to the beginning.
Very nice. There's one artist. I don't really like his politics now, but he's absolutely brilliant, and he's not my normal forte of music because I tend to lean towards funk and hip hop. But Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails, his albums "Pretty Hate Machine" and "With Teeth" are some of the most amazing pieces of music I've ever heard in my life. I mean, that guy is just he's absolutely a brilliant genius. And his With Teeth album, I mean, I feel that album. Whenever I really want to get into a mood, I listen to that album, and it just sucks that he turned into such a dipshit. But
I agree with you.
still brilliant. Still brilliant. Yeah. He does a lot of movie soundtracks now, I think. It's more of his thing. He did Natural Born Killers. They took a bunch of songs from Pretty Hate Machine for that one.
Natural Born Killers is a great movie, especially the extended cut.
Oh yeah,
with the two twin barbarian guys.
Yeah.
When they cut their fucking legs off. Oh, this is that guy. These are that guys, man. Holy shit, you're those 2 guys from the movies.
The uncut version.
Holy shit. Oh, Billy, I still can't believe there's Robert Downey Jr. in that fucking movie.
Oh, he was
Deluxe.
brilliant. He was brilliant in that movie.
Memes, you're speaking my language, brother. American music to strip by. Yeah. Fuck yeah. DJ Ronnie G with the 19-month member chat. He's a Warrior of Asgard. Said thoughts on Metallica's S&M. Hell, we were just talking about it.
Yep.
Yeah, S&M. Kick ass. Love S&M. I bought the VHS video, the 2-tape VHS set. That was a long time ago. And got the DVD. And I've got the vinyls and the CDs. So
What?
I'm happy
You
with
have
that.
vinyls. What is this?
Hush you.
Did you see there's a new thing on YouTube now called revenue sharing? So if you want to use somebody else's music, you can share your revenue with them.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I know.
I'm sorry.
But
That sounded
it
so
is
stupid.
kind
I
of
need to read
I know it's kind of stupid, but it's kind of cool at the same time if you like, certain songs you really want
I don't
to use
monetize. I don't monetize anything though.
I know you don't, Loki, but if you did, I'm saying if you ever did a video or something like that with a song that you really like, that obviously is not yours. They did add that where you can revenue share the song. So
can you apply for it?
I'm not sure. I just know it's an option when you go, set up your video to load, or if you do a live stream and they catch you on it, they send you an email saying you can revenue share, the song. Because I have a lot of clips that I do that have music, like the horse clip. I always get hit with the horse clip. Bunch of clips I have. I use other people's music because I don't care. Tuck and Roll show. We go all out. We just want to have fun. So screw it. It's like I'm going to use whatever music I want, and clips. But sometimes it bites me in the ass. I've been shut down a couple times because of it.
Good evening, Arwen Avalon.
Hey, y'all. How you doing? We just finished up at Troy's. Aaron, the little kitty cat
Showing
girl.
up late is better than never.
Well, yeah, we went a little long and it was fun. It was a really fun stream. So, but yeah, hey, y'all. Don't let me interrupt anything.
We were just about to get out of here.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, bye. Great to see
We now
y'all.
have to stay for another 2 hours for our one.
Oh my God, no. But no,
I can't.
wanted to pop in and say hey. Anyway, I just wanted to say hey, how y'all doing, and love y'all, and have a good Friday. All that good stuff.
I can't do long-term form content.
Weakling.
I don't know. 4-hour streams get a little bit exhausting. I can feel you there, especially if you have to host.
No, 6. This one over here next to Snowdub, 6. She'll do like 6 hours or 7 hours, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna go on. It's Saturday, and she starts at noon, and by 6 p.m., I'm like, I can't fucking no.
Friend of mine in the karaoke community, I wake up the next morning and he's still going 12 hours later singing karaoke. I'm like, how do you have the energy?
I'm an endless bound of it.
DJ Ronnie G, that's why I love her. $5 super chat. This deserves a super chat. I was mentally in space, the final frontier for STD. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Like, yeah, brother. Heck yeah. And you know what? STD. I don't think I have. You know what? I don't have a Star Trek school. Holy shit! Isn't that something?
Blasphemy. What is this?
So we'll do the late night Saturday one. Don't miss Jolly's movie In the Puppet. Skol!
Have a great trip. Here I
go. Loki, why? Why? Every
Hey-o.
time. Why?
We do keep the silly string stocked over here. That's for sure.
Don't want to ever run low. That's when accidents happen.
I've cleaned silly string off the computer a few times.
Okay, are we talking like? Never mind. I don't want to know. I'm cleaning that shit up a bunch of times. So
it's all right. Run it low. It's safe.
Just tune into the Tuck and Roll show and find out what I mean.
Oh my God. Snowed up. Tell people where to find you and what you do.
Shit. Everybody here should be subscribed to me by now. I hang out too often over here, you guys, in the chat. Love you guys so much. Skol and Tuck and Roll. Come hang out with me at the Tuck and Roll show tomorrow night if you're not bored. And we need more lady representation. I promised if I got to over 40% female audience for the Tuck and Roll show, I will upload a manly break.
Ooh,
shit.
Yeah. So we're almost there. We're at 30%. So I need a few more women to come watch the show, and I'll make a manly break.
All right.
What percentage are you at now?
What?
Snowed up?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Snow.
What?
What percentage of women watching are you at now?
30%.
30. Okay.
Which is awesome. When I started, I was at 2. So we're doing good.
I think that's where I'm at is like 2.5%. So.
According to my my stats, all of the people who watch me are men, and they're in their 30s to 40s. So
there you go.
I don't think that's accurate at all. but whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, find Heiress of Chaos over on the Man channel. That's the Man channel. You can find her over there.
Yes.
That's 100% men between their 30s and their 40s.
Apparently, yes. Watch me. Watch all of my stuff. You have to. It is required. And you have to subscribe, and you have to give me all your money and like all my stuff.
Don't listen to her. She's just talking out of her ass. Now, 24/7 Fusion Media. What is up, my brother? Tell these wonderful people where they can find you and what you do, bro.
Actually, you can find me over on 24/7 Fusion Media. I cover pop culture stuff, but I am currently overhauling at the moment, and will be starting to cover mainly DC stuff. So I'm working on that right now. So that's where I'm at. And so you can catch me over at 24/7 Fusion Media. And plus, I wanted to tell everybody thank you all for the love and support that you all have given me, and I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all from the bottom of my heart.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah. And Lady Miss says, "Not a man, Heiress, and I watch you." And
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yes, they do. It tells you in YouTube Studio male and female percentage, and mine's at 100%, which I know for a fact is incorrect. So, yep.
Sagacious 6, ladies and gentlemen. She is the star over at Midnight's Edge and Midnight's Edge After Dark, where you can find her. Tune in to C6. Tell everybody where you're at and what they can find you doing.
I'm on Midnight's Edge After Dark, typically once a week, either Tuesdays or Thursday nights. Backstage on Midnight's Edge in the morning, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I pop on the panel if I have something to contribute or to yell at Tom. And then, of course, Loki's late night show, Fridays. I work third shift, and I've had the flu, so this is my first panel in a few weeks. Tom said I sounded like Sylvester Stallone, so I got really self-conscious about going on panels. So.
You don't sound like Sylvester Stallone. I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm over the hump of the flu, so I'm sorry. Yeah, and I'm gonna be on Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs after this show, and yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, war, you gotta become war.
Yo, Adrian. Maybe I'll fight Apollo, and maybe I won't.
Yeah.
CC Karaoke, brother. Tell the people who you are, where you're at, and where they can find you. What you're doing. I don't know. I think I'm so tired. I'm like merging everything now, and everything's.
That's all good. Actually, right after this show, about 30 minutes from now, you can catch me on my own channel singing some karaoke. Frequently, probably, most likely as long as Tom gets sleep. If you sleep is good, right? But probably with Tom of Midnight's Edge After Dark and a couple other friends. And we'll just go for, 2 to 3 hours and sing some tunes. So if you like listening to amateurs sing karaoke, catch us there.
That is the channel for you. Arwen Avalon, the sunshine of the southern states.
Oh my goodness.
The keeper of roided owls and lost forks. The drinker of box wine out of silly straws. Tell the people who you are, where you're at, and what you do.
Okay. I'm so tired. I'm Arwen Avalon. Hey, y'all. Twitter and my channel. I'm on my channel. I do Sugar Spice and Arwena Activated, and Shield Maidens will be coming back at some point. I used to stream on Fridays, but I'm gonna have to change it, I think, to another day because Fridays are getting really heavy stacked with everything. And you can find me on BackTube. And Loki's on Friday mornings sitting through Picard.
Which
then,
I'm
yeah.
trying to keep together so that nobody jumps ship 4
Yeah.
episodes.
I don't know. I pop up here and there, so just come by and say hey.
Speaking of Derelicts in chat, if you haven't subscribed to the Backtube guys, I don't know what you're doing. It's funny as shit. I laugh my ass off. He even had Biden on tonight talking about Hunter
my
and how.
God.
Yes.
And now
That
Hunter
reminds me.
Yeah.
That reminds me. I mod a lot for Fat Steven. So if you can't find me on those channels, you could usually find me in his chat.
So I think where am I? His son Hunter got arrested tonight for smoking a tranny. I mean crack. With a tranny, whatever it was. Dave Bob, my brother from another mother, the rooster in the hen house. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. You can find me on Friday mornings with Loki's Mornings of Mischief. And most of the time, if it's on, Loki's at night. But I'm older than most, younger than some, and come get some.
And
Come
has,
get
Oh
some.
my goodness.
you forgot also wearing a very sexy T-shirt.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. You want to show them again, Dave Bob?
All right, hold on just a second. Let me see if I can find
To
it.
try to put you on the spot, Dave Bob.
All right, hold on.
Woo!
Look
Look at
at
that.
that.
Team Pop.
Now that's
Hubba
sexy.
hubba.
Team Pop.
Look like he's ready for what would it be? A Grateful Dead concert.
Oh yeah. Guys, we're out of here until Monday. I don't think I think I've actually got like a day off tomorrow. So we'll see.
Oh,
I don't
what is
know. I
that?
don't think I have anything. I don't think I agree to do anything tomorrow. So I will see you all Monday, and we will be back here next Friday for the late show. Hopefully with Mexican Iron Man. Hopefully we can drag his butt back on the late show.
I would
Until
like
then.
to ask Pussy Monster to stop back by soon.
Oh
my
yes.
God.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I will get his ass in gear. He's been sleeping on our couch, doing nothing but smoking and eating brownies.
Wait, what?
Ate too much pussy.
He ate too much pussy.
It's on our couch?
Yeah,
Oh
now
my
he had an
goodness.
overload. Everybody. Oh my God. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak Brendaner. And have a great one, guys.
Good night.
Find the
Skol
fucking out
Tuck
button.
and Roll.
Skol and tuck and roll.